first of all, I love my brother, and I just want him to have like the most fulfilled, best life possible. And such a huge part of that is like,
the Kelce Swift roller coaster is officially in overdrive. First, Dave Portnoy stirred the pot by claiming Taylor Swift is the real reason behind Jason and Travis Kelce's skyrocketing success. Then, insiders spilled that right after Travis popped the question, the couple didn't waste a second sharing the news with family and friends. Wedding plans? Already in motion. The venue is set to be Taylor's $28 million seaside estate. Even the soundtrack's getting star power. Rock legends Foreigner reportedly offered to perform. Meanwhile, Travis had fans cracking up with his spot-on Patrick Mahomes impression during a press conference in Brazil.
Oh man, it was crazy. It was a lot of fun seeing all the fans there.
And finally, the biggest twist yet. Rumor has it Taylor Swift might headline the Super Bowl halftime show, just as Travis gears up for what could be his final NFL season. If true, it would be the ultimate power couple moment, both taking center stage in their own arenas.
Welcome at any time.
Is it in the works?
I can't tell you anything about that.
Is it a maybe?
It's a maybe.
Travis and Jason Kelce's little garage beer venture has officially gone from side hustle to empire, now sitting at a jaw-dropping $200 million valuation. While that number alone could make anyone spit out their nachos, sports media loudmouth Dave Portnoy isn't buying the fairy tale without crediting the secret ingredient, Taylor Swift. He's made it clear that in his eyes, this rocket ship never would have launched without her strapped to the engine. And while the pop star boost is real, it's not just about celebrity glitter. The Kelce brothers have been hands-on with marketing, and the numbers back it up. Revenue jumped from $20 million last year to an expected $60 to $70 million this year. Still, the Taylor effect is hard to ignore. Ever since Travis started dating her, his profile jumped from Pro Bowl famous to Super Bowl halftime show famous. Jason isn't exactly fading into the background either. After retiring, he landed a cushy 3-year, $24 million ESPN contract and continues to cash in alongside Travis thanks to their podcast New Heights, which is reportedly worth $100 million. That show went from football fan favorite to full-blown cultural phenomenon the moment Taylor entered the group chat. Suddenly, everyone's aunt became a listener. And Travis isn't stopping at beer. He's stacking endorsement deals, launching energy drinks and clothing lines, and dipping into acting. He's already appeared in Happy Gilmore 2 and a horror series, which feel like warm-ups for a future rom-com lead. Meanwhile, Kylie Kelce joined the media movement too, launching her own podcast, because in the Kelce family, if you're not holding a mic, you're falling behind. Now, whether Garage Beer would really be worth $200 million without Taylor in the picture is up for debate, but what's certain is that this couple isn't slowing down. Speaking of Taylor, their engagement story is as on-brand as it gets. Zero chill, full-speed celebration. Forget keeping things private, for just us vibes. The second Travis put a ring on it, the news spread like wildfire. Friends and family didn't just find out, they found out immediately, as if someone hit send all on an email blast. The whole inner circle has been buzzing like it's Super Bowl Sunday. Tears, toasts, and gifts came flying in faster than Amazon Prime on double speed. Despite the buzz, the vibe's been surprisingly intimate, more cozy champagne clinks than over-the-top circus. Taylor's even leaned into the WG life, sliding into bestie mode with Brittany Mahomes. The two recently turned heads at Brittany's birthday bash in Nashville, with Instagram pics that screamed, squad goals. As for the public announcement, Swift and Travis shared the big news with 5 ultra-romantic photos on Instagram, complete with a caption joking that everyone's English teacher and gym coach are tying the knot. It was peak cheesy in a way that makes single people roll their eyes, then cry into ice cream 5 minutes later. The ring? A stunning old mine brilliant cut diamond from designer Kendrick Lamar. So fancy it could star in its own Netflix true crime doc. And now the podcast banter has shifted to best man duties, with Jason shamelessly campaigning like he's running for office, trying to secure the top spot before Travis's 500 best bros throw their hats in the ring. One thing's for sure, the Kelce Swift empire is just getting started, and the rest of us are just lucky to be watching the show.
I'm going to fire up something a lot better. We're going to do a lot more planning.
Yeah.
I got to be good. I got to be good at this. Well, first of all, hopefully I'm the best man. We'll see. Trav has a lot of friends. I'm just hoping to get the opportunity.
Right.
Meanwhile, the wedding planning machine for Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce is shifting into overdrive. And we're way past Pinterest boards and soft hints. This thing's got a venue and date already locked down. And no, it's not some quirky Vegas chapel with Elvis officiating, though admit it, that would be iconic. According to insiders, the big day is headed straight to Taylor's $28 million seaside mansion in Watch Hill, Rhode Island. You know, the same one that hosted those legendary 4th of July parties that still live rent-free in the minds of Swifties and celebs alike. But of course, it wouldn't be a Swift-Kelce collab without a little drama. Word is, Travis wants a full-on bash with half the NFL and their cousins invited, while Taylor's aiming for something chicer, more Vogue spread, less Coachella campground. Translation: guest list negotiations are about to get as spicy as Thanksgiving dinner at a divided political table. And with Travis's football crew, Patrick Mahomes included, and Taylor's supermodel circle, she, Cara, Carly, maybe, fitting everyone into a mansion with 8 bedrooms and 10 bathrooms might be a tighter squeeze than anticipated. Then again, having a private beach and 700 feet of oceanfront doesn't hurt. Still, eagle-eyed fans notice one big name missing from the bridal buzz: Blake Lively. Once Taylor's ride or die, she's been suspiciously MIA lately, especially after the rumored legal fallout involving Justin Baldoni. Naturally, the Swiftie rumor mill has been spinning faster than a DJ set at a Met Gala after-party. Because what's a wedding without a dash of soap opera? All that said, the Rhode Island estate is practically designed for a blockbuster wedding: manicured gardens, expansive patios, and enough fireplaces to keep an army of wedding guests cozy. Taylor reportedly dropped $1.7 million recently on renovations, which doesn't scream we're eloping. It screams event of the decade. And if you think that's extra, remember, she wired millions for the mansion at age 23 like she was ordering Postmates. As for the wedding offers, they're flying in like glitter at a New Year's Eve party. First up, classic rock band Foreigner popped out of retirement, or at least the nostalgia vault, to volunteer as the official soundtrack to the ceremony. Yes, that Foreigner, the ones your parents slow danced to in the 80s, publicly offered to serenade Swift down the aisle with "I Want to Know What Love Is." And honestly, it's giving peak rom-com finale meets dad playlist energy. Swifties are already begging the couple to say yes because let's be real, nothing says emotional millennial moment louder than that power ballad backed by champagne tears. But just when you thought it couldn't get wilder, Vegas entered the chat. A certain infamous strip club is pitching itself as the ultimate co-ed bachelor-bachelorette party venue, promising 100 entertainers, lap dances choreographed to Taylor's own songs, and enough champagne to float a yacht. Subtlety? Never heard of her. In fact, the press release not so gently reminded everyone that Taylor has an album literally titled Showgirl, and that Travis is already a fan of the establishment. It's the kind of detail that makes brides raise an eyebrow so high it disappears into their hairline. Their pitch? Skip the separate parties and unite the chaos, glitter, bass drops, and burlesque all under one neon roof. Genius? Maybe. Reality show waiting to happen? Definitely. While the wedding circus swirls, Travis is out here flexing his comedic chops too. At a Chiefs press conference in Brazil, he randomly broke into a dead-on Patrick Mahomes impression, raspy voice and all, joking about the wild fan energy, and nearly sending the room into a nacho-dropping frenzy. Mahomes laughed along but still told Travis to chill, because when your teammate roasts you in front of the international media, you've got 2 options: laugh or start plotting revenge at practice. Between the booming beer brand viral impressions and a wedding that's shaping up to be bigger than the Grammys, one thing's clear: Travis and Taylor are running 2025 like it's their own personal rom-com/reality show hybrid, and we're all just lucky to be watching from the front row.
He had that one coming for telling everybody I didn't know where Brazil was on the map.
And Travis even reminded everyone this was payback for that one time Patrick clowned him for not knowing where Brazil was on a map.
Felt that at the game, actually. It was my first time introducing Taylor as my fiance to a few of my teammates.
There we go.
So yeah, it was pretty cool.
Don't you get giddy saying it?
I did. Yeah, I still get giddy.
While the bromance banter played out in front of cameras, the ladies kept it effortlessly chic in Nashville, where Taylor Swift and Brittany Mahomes stepped out for Brittany's 30th birthday, looking like the ultimate it girls in matching black fits, sipping martinis in a corner booth that basically screamed VIP only. Swifties went wild seeing Taylor fit so seamlessly into Brittany's inner circle, and the timing couldn't have been more perfect. Just days earlier, the two power couples were spotted on a wholesome double date at Arrowhead Stadium, cheering on Travis and Jason's alma mater as Cincinnati faced Nebraska. It also marked Taylor's first official appearance as the fiancé in front of Travis's teammates, and according to Travis on his podcast, he was practically blushing like a high schooler introducing his prom date to the boys. Engagement glow? He's wearing it like a Super Bowl ring. And this isn't their first rodeo as a double-date power squad either. Flashback to last year's US Open, where the foursome rolled up courtside to watch Djokovic take the win, and between Taylor cozying up to Travis, snapping cute pics of Brittany, and all four of them looking like the hottest group chat in sports history, they served royal box energy with drinks in hand, laughter flowing, and casual kisses on the head like it was a deleted scene from a rom-com. And speaking of rom-coms, the NFL might just be setting the stage for the biggest one yet. Word on the street is that Taylor Swift could finally headline the Super Bowl halftime show, the holy grail of live music, and it's happening just as Travis gears up for what might be his final NFL season. Picture this. One last season of Kelce catching passes while his fiancée literally soundtracks the intermission. That's not just power couple energy, that's documentary-worthy ESPN 30 for 30 level synergy. Negotiations are reportedly heating up, with the league eyeing a pre-Thanksgiving announcement. If the contracts get signed by October, Taylor would be jumping into promo shoots faster than Swifties crash a Ticketmaster pre-sale. And here's the kicker, this isn't just business. Sources say the league sees this as a moment of legacy, not just spectacle, and with Travis maybe walking off the field for good, a halftime set could double as their ultimate shared memory. Meanwhile, Jay-Z and Rock Nation have other names on deck. Think Post Malone and Jelly Roll for a potential country-flavored twist, which sounds like the most chaotic barbecue playlist of all time. But let's be real, Taylor's already proved through her Eras tour that she can bend genres like Beckham bends free kicks. So unless the NFL wants to fumble the biggest halftime coup in a decade, they better lock her down.